Runners are making their way into the yard for the 151st running of the Hobart Cup. Now, just going back to our previous race, it is now correct weight on 7, 1, 8 and 3. Connections of the second place getter did look at the photo, and after a lengthy deliberation, correct weight was given on the judges' numbers. It certainly did take some time for that to come through. As far as the market for the Cup goes, Promises Kept is the race favourite. And now equal favourite with Aruga Mama, both for $3 each of two, $5 for Goldman. Strawberry Rock at $6.50 rounds those out in single figures. We're still a few minutes away from kicking off our yard coverage, but the runners are making their way in 13 minutes out from the Hobart Cup. So Matt, runners are parading here for the Hobart Cup. Promises Kept, Aruga Mama, the equal favourites at $3. Aruga Mama's one that's clearly firmed in the betting.
Yeah, she has, and Ladbrokes went up first with this market at $8, and that was knocked into shape pretty quick. But this is a big go in a big Group 3 race. There'll be a lot of liquidity in this market, so 8 into 3's respected. Promises Kept, look, they put him up very short. But seeing those two favourite is a bit of a surprise. I do think the next 10 minutes will be interesting, and I think we'll see a bit of a late valley for the Summer Cup winner, Promises Kept.
Matt, we might just check your numbers ahead of going to our one to watch replay.
My numbers in the Cup, Dunk, are 5, 2, 1 and 4. I'm with Aruga Mama. I was lucky enough to get something on early at an each way price, Dunk, so the over's got to need to be kind on a day where the punt hasn't been that kind to beat the favourite. Goldman definitely give a good chance too, and if you're putting Promises Kept in, well, Strawberry Rock has to go with it.
Promises Kept and Strawberry Rock Quinella, the recent Summer Cup. Let's have a look at the concluding stages of that race.
Around the home turn, Metaverse from Always a Winner. Promises Kept, Kahlua Falls running on down the outside, then Alhambra Lad. Promises Kept, 200 to go by 2, Kahlua Falls. Strawberry Rock getting out and running home well, but Promises Kept with 100 to go as well, clear. Strawberry Rock to second. Promises Kept is going to be too good and win. Strawberry Rock is second, Kahlua Falls, Alhambra Lad.
The Summer Cup here recently, Matt. What do you make of that race as a whole?
Oh, look, it's obviously the key local form line, Dunk. There's no two ways around that. It's just a question of whether those horses that come across, the two being Goldman and Aruga Mama, are maybe better than them. But from all reports, the horses that have travelled for that race have remained in the state and probably only present better today.
Let's have a look at these runners in the yard. The 151st running of the Hobart Cup. Goldman number 1 for Bow Mountains and the Waterhouse and Bot Training Partnership. Recent winner of the Pakenham Cup, and since his last start at Flemington, he won a trial at Echuca by 10 lengths.
He galloped at the track here on Tuesday morning. I was here for those gallops with basically all the interstate fancies in this race, and he looked super, Goldman. He had Brendan McCool aboard. Look, you respect the placement. The stable won here 2 years ago. The run at Pakenham was tough, and they maybe just didn't run out the 2800 of the Bagot. They've reset. They've chosen to come to this race. He'll get a soft run up on the speed. The weight is obviously a negative, but Aurora Symphony did carry half a kilo less to win last year.
Number 2, Promises Kept. Shane Foley riding for Kieran Maher, of course, the Summer Cup winner. And a 10% share in this horse was sold during the week.
Absolutely, and by someone who'd have a good idea about how this horse is going, bought that share. Look, he was heavily supported. He was given a peach of a ride by Shane Foley in the Summer Cup. He lobbed in the 1-1. He was the only horse he ever wanted to be on. He's remained in the state at 7 Mile Beach with the Strapper Brioni here with Promises Kept. From all reports, he's loved it down here at 7 Mile. His form's pretty faultless. He's the box ticker in this race, and I can see why he's short in the market.
Alhambra Lad is a semi-regular too. Tasmania, a beaten favourite in this race last year. Jake Noonan riding for the Pat and Michelle Payne Training Partnership.
Yeah, they dominated the carnival last year, Paddy Payne, or now Paddy and Michelle, but Alhambra Lad's the only one we've seen this year. He was favourite for this race last year off the back of a dominant Summer Cup win, probably in a similar profile to Promises Kept. I think he's had a different preparation. He stayed in the state. He's another one that's been down at 7 Mile Beach that galloped here on Tuesday morning. And look, he was 240 or 250 for this race last year. He gets 1.5 kilos less, and he's $14.
Strawberry Rock for Declan Bates and Kieran Marr. Now this runner finished 7th in the Pakenham Cup behind Goldman, defeated just under 6 lengths, and was then runner-up to Promises Kept here in the Summer Cup.
Yeah, he's probably the weight horse, Strawberry Rock. He meets, obviously, Goldman and Promises Kept better at the weights. And if you're keen on Promises Kept, you just have to put Strawberry Rock in. He was the fastest sectional closer of that race. He's far better suited under handicap conditions. He's probably not as sexy as the stablemate from the standpoint of his profile. He's an 8-year-old and a bit more exposed. But like I said, if you're keen on Promises Kept, we have to put Strawberry Rock in your numbers as well.
Aruga Mama number 5, Jamie Mellon riding for Andrew Glous, has been set for this race after a couple of wins at Morphettville in late December.
And a stable that know how to win the race too, Dunk. Of course, 2018 with Pretty Punk, the half-sister to Aruga Mama. This Benchmark 100 is the same platform that Aurora Symphony used to win this race last year. She's proven at the trip. Jamie Mellon's done everything but win her 2 races so far. She was just beaten in a photo in the previous. I think she'll be up on the speed. It wouldn't surprise me if that's not a bad spot to be in a small field that might be lacking a fair bit of pressure.
Number 6, Kalua Falls for Bullet Mookie and Imogen Miller. Well, it was only a nose off being a Devonport Cup winner 2 starts back.
Yeah, connections will still be stinging from that replay. Super run in the Summer Cup. He was the best of the locals there, the first local home. He drops 5 kilos from that. He loves racing here in Hobart. He'll probably be peeling down the middle with a pattern that's been suited today. Kalua Falls, does he quite have that ability of some of those ahead of his market? I'm not sure, but look, he could easily run money without surprising.
7, Ashy Boy, David Perez riding for Glenn Stevenson off the inside gate. He's won the last 2 Devonport Cups and was the first Tasmanian trained horse home in the Hobart and Launceston Cup last year.
Yeah, he was, and there were probably some excuses for him in the Summer Cup. He was back off a muddling tempo and sort of ground to the line. I think a more truer race that we probably get here will suit him. I don't think he can turn the tables on Kalua Falls, which probably means sort of a minor prize money check is best for Ashy Boy, but what a ride it's been for Connections.
And number 8, Travelling Gigolo, rounds out the field. Craig Newitt riding for John Keys has been down the track in a couple of runs of late.
I know we don't have the numbers in terms of volume for this year's Hobart Cup, but the fact that Travelling Gigolo is the despised outsider at sort of $50 says a bit about the quality of this race. He placed in this race 2 years ago. He was solid again last year. The Hobart staying trips are his absolute go. Just don't think he's racing at his peak, but if he was able to find it, an improved performance wouldn't surprise.
Craig Newitt rode Ashley Boy to victory in the Devonport Cup. He's on Travelling Gigolo. Do you reckon we can read much into that?
I don't think so, Dunk. I tend to think it might have been a long-term booking and even perhaps part of the package of Froggy being booked for the inevitable for the Key stable as well. I think if Froggy would upset the apple cart and jump ship, then he might have lost all the rides. So not reading too much into that. And in fairness to Frog, whether he was on Ashy Boy or Travelling Gigolo, neither of them are really the market fancies here.
We're about to go to the National Anthem. We'll just quickly have a look at the market update here. With runners behind the gates for the Cup, and Promises Kept $3 on the second line of betting behind Aruga Mama at $2.80, $5.50 for Goldman, Strawberry Rock at $6.50. Rounds out those in single figures. Your Cup tips?
Aruga Mama for me, Dunk. Fascinated that the money keeps coming for her, and it looks as though she might start favourite. For those that maybe missed the price looking for some each way value, I think it's the toppy Goldman.
Colin McNiff calling his 35th Cup. We'll check his numbers quickly. And his selections are 5 Aruga Mama over, 4 Strawberry Rock, 2 Promises Kept and 1 Goldman. 5, 4, 2 and 1. Before we link in with Cole, let's head back down to the parade yard and Peter Murphy.
Thanks very much, Duncan. We're just about set for the start of the 151st Ladbrokes Hobart Cup. I have with me at the moment Jess Clennett, who is going to perform the Australian National Anthem. If you could stand and give us your attention, please, for Jess Clennett and the Aussie National Anthem. Jess.
Thank you very much. Australian soul, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with God and soil and well all for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Wonderful rendition there from Jess Clennett, ladies and gentlemen. She's performing here at the track today and at many, many venues around Hobart during the year. Another warm reception for Jess Clennett and the Australian National Anthem. Thank you very much, Jess. Well, the horses are about to move in. It's the 151st running of the Ladbrokes Hobart Cup and the 35th time Colin McNiff has called the big race. It's over to Colin now.
Thank you, Murph. About to get set here. The 8 to run. All the late money is with Aruga Mama, now into $2.70 and the outright favourite in from $5 when betting opened. $3 Promises Kept, $5 in from 7, number 1 Goldman, and $6 Strawberry Rock. Alhambra Lads $18, Kahlua Falls at $17, 31 Ashy Boy, 61 Travelling Gigolo is the outsider of the field. Long run here, only 8 to start, so the barriers of little consequence here with this 800-metre run to the first turn. So they're milling around behind. We're just on a minute away, and they'll start to load in a moment or two for the 151st Hobart Cup. So Ashy Boy goes up. Promises Kept is ready. Kahlua Falls and Strawberry Rock come in. Travelling Gigolo still out of line. Alhambra Lad about to come up. Alhambra Lad goes in. Goldman comes up. Travelling Gigolo and Aruga Mama, the favourite, now at $2.60, has drawn the outside, but as we say, the barriers of little importance here with just the small field. So just 2 to come up. Travelling Gigolo and Aruga Mama. Travelling Gigolo, Froggy knew it. The outsider at $61. And Aruga Mama, Jamie Mallam, $5 into $2.60, and the favourite trained by Andrew Glewis. South Australian mare, the clear favourite now. $3.10 Promises Kept. $5 Goldman. And as we tick over to start time, Aruga Mama's going to come up and complete the line. Aruga Mama moving in. Comes up. All set, lights on. Racing in the cup. Beautiful line out too. Travelling Gigolo jumped away nicely. Ashy Boy down on the inside as prominent. Going forward in the early part is Goldman out wide and Aruga Mama. Promises Kept is up there in a handy spot too. Kahlua Falls, Strawberry Rock, and going back to the tail is Alhambra Lad. So Goldman's going to take the lead. Goldman from the Waterhouse Bot Camp will lead. Aruga Mama, the heavily backed favourite's going to settle in second spot. 2 lengths away, Promises Kept, followed by Ashy Boy, who's won the past 2 Devonport Cups, now 4th over on the inside. 2 further back to the outside, a Travelling Gigolo covering Kahlua Falls, Strawberry Rock second last, and Alhambra Lad is last. Out of the straight to the 1600 metre mark, Goldman a length and a half in front. Aruga Mama settles nicely in second spot. 2 away. Running third up on the outside there is Promises Kept, followed back along the inside by Ashy Boy. A length and a half to the outsider. That's Travelling Gigolo in 5th. Posse, Kahlua Falls for company of the rails. Then Strawberry Rock, who's second last. Alhambra Lad is last. Goldman strides as they go to the riverside. And down to the 1200 metre mark, it's Goldman out by 2.5. Aruga Mama 2 away is Promises Kept, racing on the outside in 3rd spot. A half length away to Ashy Boy, the rails. Then Travelling Gigolo. Gigolo. Kahlua Falls is next. They were followed further away by Strawberry Rock, and Alhambra Lad is last, and about 10 lengths or so would cover the field, but Goldman's extended the lead. Down the back of the course, 900 out in the cup, and Goldman is 4 clear of Aruga Mama. 2 away, Promises Kept, then Ashy Boy. It's trailed up by Travelling Gigolo. Strawberry Rock is next. Kahlua Falls second last, and last is Alhambra Lad. Goldman 4 or 5 lengths in front off the back, approaching the 600 metre mark. It's Goldman making every post a winner. 5 lengths clear of Aruga Mama. Promises Kept in third spot. Travelling Gigolo. Ashy Boy drops off. Strawberry Rock making a run. And then Kahlua Falls and Alhambra Lad. 400 left to go. And Goldman's on tired feet. Promises Kept and Aruga Mama getting to it now. Strawberry Rock is running on top of the straight. Goldman grabbed by Promises Kept. Aruga Mama can't go on. Strawberry Rock coming down the outside. Promises Kept in front. It's a length clear. On the outside is Strawberry Rock. Promises Kept, Strawberry Rock. Alhambra Lad is late. Promises Kept and Strawberry Rock, the Ma pair are going to hit the line together. Strawberry Rock does best, and Strawberry Rock has won it. Strawberry Rock from Promises Kept. Alhambra Lad. Goldman battled away into 4th spot. Kahlua Falls, Aruga Mama didn't come on. Travelling Gigolo and Ashy Boy was last. Well, they ran 1-2 in the Summer Cup a fortnight back. They run 1-2 again, but placings reversed. 2 kilo weight differential from that race a fortnight back makes the difference here, and Strawberry Rock gets the prize, ridden by Declan Bates, Kieran Maher providing the Quinella. 4, 2, 3, 1. For Strawberry Rock, an international performer, an 8-year-old with the all-conquering Kieran Maher team, ridden by Declan Bates, by Rock of Gibraltar Strawberry Vodka. His 8-year-olds now had 31 starts, and that is win number 6. Defeating the stablemate, Promises Kept, Kieran Maher, Shane Foley by Cluster from More Than Promised. And third in number 3, Alhambra Lad for Patrick and Michelle Payne, ridden by Jake Noonan, by Prosser from Miss Relentless. 4, 2, 3, and 1. 4, 2, 3, and 1. The time for the race is 2:30.74. 2:30.74 the overall time. And that is not far outside the record of 2:30.21 set last year by Aurora Symphony. The winning margin was ahead, 3/4 between second and third. Ahead, 3/4 of a length. 4, 2, 3, and 1, the placings. Last 600, I'll catch for you in a moment. 2:30.74, a half second outside the track record set last year. Horses have been domiciled down here since arriving for the past 3 weeks or so. And they've been down at 7 Mile Beach and they've been thriving down there. Last 600 was 39.02. 39.02, so hence the leader, Goldman, was carving out some good sectionals in the first 1,600 metres or so. So a Quinella to Kieran Maher in the Ladbrokes Hobart Cup. The winner, Strawberry Rock. Number 4, ridden by Declan Bates. Defeating number 2, Promises Kept, Shane Foley. Third in number 3, Alhambra Lad, ridden by Jake Noonan. 4th home 1, and 5th was number 6, Kahlua Falls.
Well, as he did in the Summer Cup, it's a Kieran Maher Quinella. Representing the stable is Jack, and what a result.
Fantastic, yeah. Bronny's done a wonderful job, who has been with the horses for the past month, and it's been the making of these two geldings, this prep. They've really thrived down there at the beach, and yeah, big credit to the team.
I had a look at the at the track here last start, the 2200 metres. Interesting race with the leader putting the foot down and really turning it into a staying contest. It looked to suit your pair.
It did. Strawberry Rock loves that sort of race where there's a pressure from a long way out. He is a chaser. If he does get to the front too soon, he tends to float a bit. And Promise to Skep was solid. He only got run down by a better horse who met him a little bit better at the weights, as we know this race. So great result for our stable. They will go on now and stay here for the Launceston Cup. So yeah, big thrill.
He's an 8-year-old, but he's lightly raced Strawberry Rock. Has there been reasons for that?
Just an import who came over. We took our time. He was in and out of form and mixed his form, and then the last sort of prep and a half, he's really put his hand up. So he would be a horse that would get further in time. We do think he probably would reach out to 2 mile now that he is of this age. So it's very exciting, but we'll look to the Launceston Cup first.
150,000 bonus reasons to stay here. Both horses will stay in the state at 7 mile.
100%, yeah. We'll have to extend Bryony's trip for the moment, but yeah, I can't see any reason why we would come back across to Victoria.
Well, great to see the stable targeting Tasmania, and you've done an outstanding job. Well done.
Thank you, appreciate it.
There we go, Jack representing the stable. The winning jockey is Declan Bates. Declan, funny old race, small field, but geez, it was genuinely run.
Yeah, it was, and look, I was pretty happy about that. And we thought coming into it, even though the small field, there looked to be a couple that might roll along, so that worked out to be the case. And look, my fella, he's just a genuine stayer, so that good tempo sort of set it up nicely, and it helped him settle too. He can sometimes travel quite strong on the bit, whereas today with that tempo, he settled nice, and it was just a matter of trying to build into the race at the right time. And yeah, Kieran's other horse took a bit to pass, but my fella was too tough.
I was about to say that when you loomed up to him, you probably thought you had this race in your keeping a fair way out, but he really made you earn it, didn't he?
Yeah, from the top of the straight, I felt like I was going to go and win the race, but Kieran's horses are hard to pass, even when you're on one of his other ones. So yeah, we just had a horse between us in the run, and that horse just didn't quite take me there, and I had to just come around it. And I thought maybe Shane had skipped away from me for a little bit, but as I said, I was always hitting the line well. Felt like I was going to get there, but the other one made it difficult. But he was too good in the end.
Nice to be able to make the trip down to Tassie for a big race like this and leave as a winner. Will you be keen to stay on for the Lonnie Cup?
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, I love coming down here. It's a beautiful part of the world. Great to get the call up. It's come down to ride for Kieran in these good races. It's a great position to be in. So if the phone rings again, I wouldn't be saying no.
Right, terrific ride. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There we go. Declan Bates is the winner of the 2025 Ladbrokes Hobart Cup. Strawberry Rock upsets the more fancied stablemate Promises Kept in another Kieran Marquinella.
All set, lights on. Racing in the cup. Beautiful line out too. Travelling Gigolo jumped away nicely. Ashy Boy down on the inside as prominent. Going forward in the early part is Goldman out wide and Aruga Mama. Promises Kept is up there in a handy spot too. Kalua Falls, Strawberry Rock, and going back to the tail is Alhambra Lad. So Goldman's going to take the lead. Goldman from the Waterhouse Bot Camp will lead. Aruga Mama, the heavily back favourite, is going to settle in second spot. 2 lengths away, Promises Kept, followed by Ashy Boy. He's won the past 2 Devonport Cups, now 4th over on the inside. 2 further back to the outside, a Travelling Gigolo covering Kalua Falls, Strawberry Rock second last, and Alhambra Ladders last. Out of the straight to the 1600 metre mark, Goldman a length and a half in front. Aruga Mama settles nicely in second spot. 2 away. Running third up on the outside there is Promises Kept, followed back along the inside by Ashy Boy. A length and a half to the outsider. That's Travelling Gigolo in 5th. Posse, Kalua Falls for company the rails. Then Strawberry Rock, who's second last. Alhambra Lad is last. Goldman strides as they go to the riverside. And down to the 1200 metre mark, it's Goldman out by 2.5. Aruga Mama 2 away is Promises Kept, racing on the outside in 3rd spot. A half length away to Ashy Boy the rails, then Travelling Gigolo. Kalua Falls is next. They were followed further away by Strawberry Rock, and Alhambra Lad is last, and about 10 lengths or so would cover the field, but Goldman's extended the lead. Down the back of the course, 900 out in the cup, and Goldman is 4 clear of Aruga Mama. 2 away, Promises Kept, then Ashy Boy. It's trailed up by Travelling Gigolo. Strawberry Rock is next. Kalua Falls second last, and last is Alhambra Lad. Goldman 4 or 5 lengths in front off the back, approaching the 600 metre mark. It's Goldman making every post a winner. 5 lengths clear of Aruga Mama. Promises Kept in third spot. Travelling Gigolo, Ashy Boy drops off. Strawberry Rock making a run, and then Kahlua Falls and Alhambra Lad. 400 left to go, and Goldman's on tired feet. Promises Kept and Aruga Mama getting to it now. Strawberry Rock is running on top of the straight. Goldman grabbed by Promises Kept. Aruga Mama can't go on. Strawberry Rock coming down the outside. Promises Kept in front. It's a length clear. On the outside is Strawberry Rock. Promises Kept, Strawberry Rock. Alhambra Lad is late. Promises Kept and Strawberry Rock. The Ma pair are going to hit the line together. Strawberry Rock does best, and Strawberry Rock has won it. Strawberry Rock from Promises Kept. Alhambra Lad. Goldman battled away into fourth spot. Kahlua Falls, Aruga Mama didn't come on. Travelling Gigolo and Ashy Boy was last. Well, they ran 1-2 in the Summer Cup a fortnight back. They run 1-2 again, but placing's reversed. 2 kilo weight differential from that race a fortnight back makes the difference here, and Strawberry Rock gets the prize, ridden by Declan Bates, Kieran Maher providing the Quinella. 4, 2, 3, 1. For Strawberry Rock, an international performer, an 8-year-old, with the all-conquering Kieran Maher team, ridden by Declan Bates, by Rocco